If I had a bad day out of jail, I trip on respect.
Okay.
I'm willing to die.
Activist. He brings a conservative point of view to black issues. His mission, to provide a forum for honest discussions about social issues without the
All right. We are good.
Ooh, we are. Welcome back.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Hold on. Welcome back to another edition of Conservative Nation with me, your gracious host, Jermain Botsio. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Wednesday evening? How's everybody doing? Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you share. We're going to need your help.
Let's see. Are they online? I'm trying to see on Rumble.
I think we should be live on Rumble as well. Let's see here.
It's not showing live. Okay, let me do it.
Yep.
It's not showing live on Rumble. Okay, it keeps blinking on and off like you're buffering. Yeah. Can y'all see us on Rumble?
Can y'all see us on Rumble?
Yeah, I see you. You got you on YouTube. See you on YouTube.
We on YouTube, right? Fine.
Yes, we're on YouTube. Good on YouTube.
Rumble, we're having a problem on Rumble.
Let me see on Facebook.
Facebook look like we're running on Facebook.
Okay.
On the yeah.
Ugh. It's not. It may be my computer. I'm gonna refresh.
Hold on.
Keep refreshing it.
Hold on here.
Because it's not showing on Facebook.
Okay. Let me go ahead here and add this. Give me a quick second here.
Okay.
I got it. I see what it's doing.
Everybody, it's been a while. Just let us get y'all know.
Give me a quick second. Quick second.
I got my coffee, so y'all know I'm ready.
Yeah. We'll be together here in 2 minutes. All right. I'm back. All right. Bow. All right. All right. Live. Okay, it says live video starting. So we should be live right now on Black Men with a Purpose, Rumble, let's try a different key. For some reason, it's not working with this key. Let's try this one. All righty, let's see it. We may get it. We may get it here.
All right, let's see. Go to Facebook.
Yeah.
I refresh.
Facebook, try it. Rumble, I think we should be good on Rumble, hopefully. Let's see. Bow, we're good. We are good. Good in the neighborhood.
Yes, we are good on Rumble.
We're good on all fronts.
Says we good on Rumble.
We're good. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm black. Yeah. Hold on. I'm black. I'm black. All right. Gosh darn it. Since I ain't been on for a few weeks, they done switched my stream key and everything. Yeah, so my bad. But how's everybody doing? Folks been mad at me for what I've been posting online. Yeah, I'm here. You can run your mouth to me now. Yeah, I've been getting hate mail and everything. People call me an anti-Semite. I hate white folks. All sorts of stuff. Man, y'all better stop it. Absolutely. Brother, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing good. Loving what's going on. Guess what? Today, somebody won the FAFO award.
Oh, no.
Miss Renee Nicole Hood. Come on down.
Man, I'm telling you.
FAFO.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Right now, it's hell in Minneapolis. If you're in Minneapolis, you stay indoors. Don't you go outside thinking that you can find some sort of excitement. Stay your ass indoors. Because there's a lot of folks walking around with tools that they shouldn't have. So if you're out there, be safe. Don't be stupid. There was a woman who was killed by ICE earlier today, this morning, on Portland Avenue in Minneapolis. And let me tell you something. Since then, it's been hell. Minnesota has been a dumpster fire for probably the last 2 years, but really for the last year. Every single day they're talking about Minnesota. They can't get off Minnesota. We got folks, they shouldn't be holding it, actually. And they're looking to get in trouble. And it can really, turn into a dumpster fire real quick. So if you're out there, please, please, stay inside. Brother, let me tell you something. Since I've been gone, there's been hell. There's been hell, let me tell you.
You've been through, yes, you have been through hell. And people just don't know behind the scenes. You've been through hell. You needed this break to get stuff right. That's all I'm gonna say. The most important thing you took care of.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and start it, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that like button. Make sure you do share. I want to go ahead and play this video here, and I want you guys to see. This was put out by Fox News, and it goes into what we were just discussing. Let me go ahead and pull it up here for you. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you do share. This is the incident we are discussing with the ICE officers and the young lady that's in her Jeep here. There you go. So yeah. So that's what it is. Now I have several angles of this here, and I want to show you guys this here. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I want you guys to see it from this angle here.
What the fuck? You just fucking, what the fuck did you
do? You see it there from the top angle.
Ooh. And it's that angle you can see her trying to hit him.
Yep. And then she goes and gets hit. Hold on. Let me back it up here a quick sec. This is the liberals' Ashley Babbitt.
Yep. Hey, liberals.
This is the liberals' Ashley Babbitt. Remember when Ashley Babbitt got killed? Yeah, they can get mad at me all they want. When Ashley Babbitt got killed by one of the DC officers, Liberals were saying, well, she shouldn't have been there. She shouldn't have been breaking the law. This is exactly what liberals were saying. They didn't have no sympathy for her family. They had no sympathy for her and what she went through.
Nope.
None. And now this one, right? The DC officer had a bad shoot. And guess what? This guy had a bad shoot too. I want to go ahead here. And before I go ahead and show you guys this other angle here, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to Evek Romick Spillman. Says, glad you're back. We have missed you. Thank you so much. She donated on Rumble. Absolutely. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you do share. I want you guys to understand that they didn't give a crap. They didn't give a crap about her. Now this woman here, it's very sad what happened. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be straight up and honest with you. This lady's generation, they don't think. They don't think at all. They're part of the baby mama generation. They don't think. Part of the activist generation. And they don't know that they can get killed. Now, there's a lot of black folks out there. A lot of white folks, in a sense, too, who are saying, listen, this is the same thing that happens to black folks. This is what they're saying. The same thing that happens to black folks and is a travesty, and the police need to be somehow sanctioned again. You're out of your mind. We have a problem in this country where folks don't know how to respect law, and they're not raised well. And I don't care who get mad. When you have mama and dada out there raising children, when you can't put the belt to children, when most of the children being born nowadays are born to a single mama. The dad is gone for some reason. We get children like this, dumb and ridiculous, that's out there doing something that they're not supposed to be doing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and show you this. This is a slow-mo version. All right, I follow a woman online by the name of Sarah Taco. I want her to get the credit for this because it was a really good one that she put out. Shout out to Sarah Taco. She followed me as well. Shout out to Sarah Taco for putting this out. I want you guys to see this here. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you do share. Take a look at this. Slow mode right in front of you. She was ordered to stop. She refused. She kept driving.
And got lit up.
She decided to not listen, just like her mama. Somebody told her mama, hey, you get on a pill. You tell that man to throw on a Jimmy. And you know what happened? Her mama didn't listen. Yeah, her mama didn't listen. So her mama screwed up, and so did she. You guys seen that right there, right? Slow-mo. You can't get no better than that. She was ordered to stop. She refused, just like most niggas that are running in the streets right now. They refused to sign the baby that they made with a young lady. And they refused to do the right thing. Brother, what do you say to this here?
Jermain, I'm heartbroken, Jermain. I'm heartbroken what happened to this woman. And thinking about her being shot like that, Jermain, I'm heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. Dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. She got what she deserved. She got what she deserved. She tried to hit an ICE agent and found out. Now, here's something else, Jermaine. And you from Minnesota, I don't know if you noticed this. Are those Minnesota tags or are those Missouri tags? Because everybody's looking at that video saying, was she really from Minneapolis or was she from Missouri? Because those aren't Minnesota tags. So, if
I'm thinking that she might be, I'm not too sure for who are transports right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I'm thinking to myself, I remember when Ashley Babbitt
apparently
got shot.
she moved. They're saying that she moved. All right, she moved from Colorado, actually. All right, and it moved to Minnesota. A young lady moved from Colorado to Minnesota. Now, the vehicle with the different tag, I have no idea. Maybe it's a friend's vehicle. I have no idea about the vehicle, but I do know from her profile, she says that she's a transport from Colorado.
Well, she got what she earned. She played a stupid game and she won a stupid prize. I'll never forget when Ashley Babbitt got shot. And everybody was like, well, she didn't have no business there. She didn't have no business there. She was banging on the doors. Well, guess what? 6 years and 1 day later, same thing. And now you liberals are crying. And I'm going to laugh. I'm going to pick. I'm going to point fun because she got what she deserved. She thought she was going to stop the evil ICE agents. And you know what? This goes to show you Donald Trump ain't racist.
Yep. There you go. It goes to show you that anybody who plays a stupid game will win a stupid prize. You get what I'm saying? Anybody who will play a stupid game, ladies and gentlemen, will win a stupid prize. Now, just for a disclaimer, I had laryngitis for the past 3 weeks. So my voice is getting back to where it needs to be. Just to let folks know. Shout out to Iowa Hawkeyes 123 says, glad you moved out the city, Jermain. Absolutely. Yeah, I moved out the city. I'm in a small town. Yeah, a whole bunch of land in a small town in a big house. Real nice. A lot of work, though, for your folks out there who live in the country. You know what I'm talking about. But boy, it's a lot of work. I see why the white men love to wear jeans and dungarees out here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're laughing. You better believe it. And every gosh darn pants I'm wearing, I'm getting holes in it and everything. My friend came over and said, Jermain, you need a good pair of dungarees. I said, what? I said, hold on. I said, what? I need some dungarees. He said, yeah. So I need some good dungarees, you know, so I can do some good work around the house. You know what I'm saying? All my pants, my slacks, my gosh darn sweatpants, they all got holes in it. Absolutely. The weather and the kids. Yeah. Absolutely. Hit that like button. Make sure you share. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead and play you guys this here. Let me go ahead and pull it up. I want to play you the news report. Take a look at this. They did a good job, you know, this time of showing a lot of the chaos and the things behind it, in a sense. I want you guys to take a look. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you do share, all right? Here we go.
Get back!
Kill someone else! Don't get killed for this. It's not worth it.
Go another way!
Move!
Go another way!
Move!
Go another way!
Behind us! Move!
Get out of the way! Get out! Mark, Chris, get out the way! Get out the way of the truck! Move! 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 Fuck you, Puto! Fuck you! Nazis! 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 Hold on, hold on!
Brings back memories.
Get out of there! Hey, let the vehicle move!
You guys are breaking families, man! You can't be doing that!
Fuck off!
That was the scene where confrontation was building for John, as we can now see on video, deployed as those ICE agents who were driving in trucks were starting to be blocked by what appeared to be a quickly growing crowd of protesters who were clearly stepping in front of the vehicles, trying to stop the vehicles from being able to move. And that obviously escalated to what we now know to the point where the ICE agents said that they had to protect themselves and others around them, fired off a shot. That woman is now deceased, as Christy Nome just confirmed.
Wow. So there you go. You guys witnessed the chaos. You win stupid prizes. Now, I want to show you guys what the mayor of Minneapolis is saying. Make sure you guys waste words that I don't think, in a sense, is good for the situation right now. The temperature of the situation needs to calm down, and his words. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you do share. Here we go.
And I have a message for ICE. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. Greatly to our city, to our culture, to our economy are being terrorized, and now somebody is dead.
You to leave. So there you go. There you go. You get what I'm saying? I just don't think so. There's a lot of words he could have said. What do you think about this here?
Well, number one, I think President Trump should start going on and start arresting these mayors and these governors, because this is getting to the point now to where people are acting in a way that is causing themselves harm. Simple and plain. They're acting in a way that's causing people harm. I despised Obama. There were political figures who said, you know, when the Tea Party movement came and we was out there marching, letting Democrats know we didn't like them, that was okay. We had a right to do that. But what they're saying in inciting riots, President Trump need to have these people locked up for inciting riots.
Absolutely.
Because that's what they're doing. They're inciting riots and they know it. And if you notice, it's in Democrat areas.
Yep.
Wherever Democrats are in all that, you get this type of open rebellion. Then you block ICE agents, the police is going to lock you up and throw you in jail. Not in Minneapolis, not in Los Angeles, states of America. And when you have mayors, governors who are refusing to follow the law because they don't like the political president in office, they need to be locked up and removed. This will not stop them from gun confiscation, stop them from trying to take away people's Second Amendment right in clinics, block trans clinics. That's the only way this stops, because the Democrat Party has been playing a deadly game, and this girl dead is the consequences.
It really is. It really is her fault. And you can't get away from that. You play stupid, you are.
Nope.
And you can see that now. Shout out to J9000. He will never recover from it. This is his legacy. Same with Keith Ellison. ICE stuff here, because they refuse to play ball. They refuse to work with federal law enforcement officers. And Minnesota is a liberal hub.
Yes.
It's a liberal stomping ground. They're running some sort of activist event every week there. Every single week. So these folks are out here in force every day, and they're going to continue to be a problem. Now, if we had a good mayor, what he would do is he would make an ordinance where these folks couldn't be outside protesting and doing all this other BS stuff, harassing these officers. If you harass these officers, more than likely you're going to die. Something is going to happen to you. And this is exactly and now look where we're at right now. And she didn't listen. And most of these folks, once more again, come from the baby mama era. They don't think well. I want folks to understand. Folks out there, me and you, we grew up in a time where we had to make sure we were, okay? Yeah, most of us did. Our parents, even if you had one parent, mamas out there, they were better than the single mamas that are here right now. The single mamas here right now, they're not good. Where they understand actions and consequences. They don't understand it at all. And based on Jamal, I don't think stuff like this will go away soon at all. I think we'll sell, and we have politicians who make money off of this. They make money off the dysfunction.
Jermain, I'm gonna say it this. I don't think this is she's probably not from a single mother home. No. The problem is these young white liberals have been told from children below to stop white supremacy and racism. And so they come out on the street for is a just cause, and everybody else cause is hacking federal. They've been told, oh, these are Nazis and oppressors. And so they're going to try to treat them that way. And what ends up happening is what we got today. Bang, bang.
Bang, bang, shoot 'em up, shoot 'em up. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that. I want you guys to see what Governor Tim Walz is saying here.
And from here on, I have a very simple man. You've done enough.
Look,
there's nothing more important than Minnesotan safety.
Signs.
I've issued a warning order to prepare the Minnesota National Guard. We have soldiers in training and prepared to be deployed if necessary. Our National Guard troops. They're teachers in your community. They're business owners. They're construction professionals. They are Minnesotans. Minnesota will not allow our community to be used as a prop in a national political fight. We will not take the bait. We will continue to update you, Minnesota, as we get more information.
He will not take the fight, take the bait. And the reason why Governor Tim Walz says, well, Trump has done enough already, is because Trump done whooped him up in his own state.
Yeah.
Governor Tim Walz dropped out of the governor's race. Hold on. Ouch! Ouch. Let me tell ya. This fraud scandal and Trump running his lips every day about him, my goodness gracious, he couldn't survive. That lets you know how powerful Trump is still. You get what I'm saying, Jamal? Trump is still powerful to the point where he can run his lips for a month straight and you got to drop out of a race. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he didn't even throw any money. I want folks to understand that. All Donald Trump had to do is look your way. He said, look at this guy here. He's a criminal. Let me go ahead and just say what the obvious things are. He ain't saying nothing magical. This fraud scheme that has been going on, people have been reporting on it for years. I want folks to understand it. It's nothing new. They've been reporting on it for years. Channel 5 ABC, Channel 4 CBS, all of them. They've been reporting on it for years and nothing has happened. And you know why? We had a different administration. Yeah, at that time, we had somebody who was, we had somebody sleeping at the wheel. Sleepy Joe. And while he's sleeping at the wheel, these folks are running a scam. They were all told. Biden's administration was told about it too. If you go and read the paper, you'll see. I've been posting about it. They all knew. And what the crazy thing is about this man, we're going to get more into the fraud because this all is tying in. I believe it's more of a national scandal than anything, and we'll get more into that. Now, this man here, he wants Donald Trump's federal agents out of there. He's tired of being made a fool of in his own state. He's tired of being looked at like he's incompetent, which he is. He's tired of being looked at like he's doing a bad job, which he is. He's doing a very bad job.
Yes, he is.
So I want folks to know that. Now, let's get into it. We're getting into the fraud. This, situation with the lady who got shot. We're all sad about it. You can see Jamal. He's been crying all day. Jamal, you've been crying all day, right? There you go. He been crying all day about it. You get what I'm saying? Let's move on and let's rest our hearts, ladies and gentlemen. Let's rest our hearts and let's speak about the fraud, because the fraud to me is more important than this. You get what I'm saying? We're sorry. Somebody send a family cookies and stuff. We're sorry. Let's speak about the fraud right now. I want to go ahead and show you guys this, all right? Minnesota AG in hot water. Very hot. Hot fire! You better believe it. Hot fire. Let me go ahead and run this. When I come back, we shall discuss it. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you do share. Here we go.
Happening today, the House Oversight Committee will hold a hearing on the widespread Minnesota fraud scandal.
So it comes as the focus shifts to the state attorney general.
Alexis McAdams joins us live from Minneapolis with the many details. Alexis.
That's right. A lot of details here because really, according to prosecutors, Brian, there's just so much fraud here in the state. Now they're looking at the state's attorney general, Keith Ellison. Why? Because the state's top cop here in Minnesota was caught in an audio recording behind closed doors meeting with a group of soon-to-be convicted Somali fraudsters. They were asking the attorney general for help to get more funding. Listen to this.
The only way we can protect what we have is by inserting ourselves into the political arena, putting our votes where it needs to be, but most importantly, putting our dollars in the right place and supporting candidates that will fight to protect our interests.
That's right.
You can only protect our interests when we have your back, and you don't have to worry about who's behind you.
And also this group was talking about, as you heard there, supporting his campaign. So Keith Ellison is pushing back on this. He said that he takes fraud seriously. He shared in an op-ed writing this: "I took a meeting in good faith with people I didn't know, and some turned out to have done some bad things. I did nothing for them, and I took nothing from them. But some of those now convicted Somali fraudsters did donate money to Ellison's campaign, according to documents obtained by the Center for the American Experiment." Ellison reportedly later gave the money back because those people were convicted. Fox obtained the entire, pretty much almost an hour-long clip of this meeting, so there's so much in it. It's from the lawyer of this woman, Amy Bach. She was convicted in this massive Feeding Our Future scam. That's how it all started. Bach's behind bars, and her legal team says, where's the accountability for Governor Walz and the Attorney General? They knew that this was going on. He says nothing happened until the Fed stepped in. Do you think some of these politicians should be held accountable?
I would like to see someone in the state, I don't care whether it's the governor, I don't care whether it's the attorney general, someone take responsibility.
President Trump says Tim Walz was caught, quote, red-handed for his role in the fraudulent Somali scams plaguing Minnesota for more than a decade. Governor Walz is not running for re-election. He says he's going to take accountability, but the White House says that's not going to shield you from the investigation.
I'm not going anywhere. And you can make all your requests for me to resign over my dead body. Will that happen? I will fight this thing till the very end.
So that's his response as this ongoing fraud scandal continues. The DOJ is going to send more prosecutors here to the state, which prosecutors on the ground have already said they needed because there's just so much fraud to investigate. Also, that audio clip that we just played for you, that's going to be mentioned in today's hearing. So it's something to keep an eye on with Ellison. Back to you.
All right, great job out there, Alexis. So why did you promise them that you were going to client? It's not going to be the only person to go down for this. So they want the politicians now. That's what happened when you capture someone that has committed an offense and protect them.
High as $9 billion. That's taxpayer money that criminals scammed the system, and they used that money, according to people involved. They pleaded guilty to using the money for luxury cars, for real estate, for jewelry, for vacations, taxpayer dollars. And then you have the governor who says he's not going to run again. But the governor is complaining about ICE arrests, saying they're unreasonable and an unreasonable use of taxpayer dollars. So hypocritical. Listen to this. Not take 50 ICE agents to arrest a guy in a library.
You're insane. When you are a sanctuary city, you're telling your cops you can't help anyone. So you have to make sure that you put thousands of people on the streets because you get no help for local law enforcement. So they have about 2,000, more than any other city, 2,000 on the after they came out with a statement calling
enforcement. So we have so many people falsely claiming asylum because there's such a draw, because these individuals can go to these sanctuary jurisdictions and just hide in plain sight and get the support they need from elected officials. So we are no longer in Minnesota.
And they've already arrested over 90 individuals,
So
many of them of Somali descent, the majority of them of Somali.
They're illegal here. All right? There's more than just them. All right? We got the Latinos, we got Africans, we got the whole shebang here. All right? And of the entitlements. The entitlements that they receive is through the roof. And a lot of folks that are advantage. I want folks to understand that. They know how to use the system to want to make it a point nationally. That's why, this operation is here. It's just not. From the research I've been doing, it seems like this fraud here is connected to every state in the union. This daycare fraud scheme. And I pay for the Democrat Party to funnel money into the feds are hitting here so hard. What do you think about this here?
Now, we all know, like today, a congressman said, the Somalis know they're not the only immigrants, but they have perfected stealing money. Got away with it. Keith Ellis knew that the Somalis have positioned themselves to be a fist in the Democrat Party. Yes, but it's behind fraud. And as long as if the Democrat Party is going to allow the fraud, then it's going to be up to the Republicans to throw them out. It's time for some denaturalization. Those people that's been naturalized, throw them out and denaturalize them. Send them back to Somalia. Because what we saw with this theft, that's why they're trying to hit the ICE agents, because they want to distract from this. And the Republican Party better not let them distract. They better not let them distract from it. They better they was doing it, but they wanted to keep the Democrat Party coalition and money funneling back, because these Somalis, the DNC, so the DNC can take that money and put it around the country.
There you go. There you go. It's quite simple. It's quite simple. You get what I'm saying? These folks are already doing the fraud. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, these folks come in and say, hey, we know that you're already doing the fraud. We know that you're making tons of money doing this. We can put a stop to it right now. Or what you can do is break us off a piece. You get what I'm saying, Jamal? And once you break us off a piece, we'll keep our eye open for prosecution and all that and try to help you out. You know what I'm saying, Jamal? Because it is, I wash your hand,
you wash
mine. It's that simple. It's that simple. And guess what? If they get caught for it, the Democrats can easily say, hey, it's not us. We were trying to stop the fraud, right? They'll run that jazz.
Mm-hmm.
So this has been happening for a while. They've been siphoning and scheming the money. So this is just more than just the obvious fraud case. To the simpleton out there who can't see beyond their mama's skirt, let me tell you, there's more to this fraud story that meets the eye.
Or their daddy's
There's a
skirt.
whole lot more. And once you read, and I know that the general just go like this. Like when my son goes up to a TV, he start going like this. Every screen that he sees, ladies and gentlemen, he's like this, using his finger. He come from that generation. My generation, we didn't do that type of crap. We had hard books that your mama would beat us darn smart. We had to read. These folks don't read. They Google, read a little bit, and then they think they know everything. They don't know nothing.
Nope.
So this is where we're at right now. Craziness.
Uh-oh.
There's
Jermain.
another one here.
Okay.
I want to go ahead and show you guys. And it's with Republican, all right? And he shuts down the claims that the Democrats are making about Minnesota that, hey, it's not just fraud and everything else. I want you guys to listen to what he's saying here. Make sure you guys hit that like button.
And Chair recognizes Mr. Gill from Texas for the first question.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for holding this hearing so expeditiously. We all know this is an important issue, not just in terms of welfare fraud, but also immigration more broadly. So we appreciate it, and thank you for the witnesses for taking the time to come here. I want to start with you, Mr. Balu. Again, thank you for being here. Let me ask you, does large-scale Somali immigration make Minnesota stronger or weaker?
Certainly stronger.
Certainly stronger. Do you know what percentage of Somali-headed households in Minnesota are on food stamps?
No.
54%. Do you know what that number is for native Minnesota-headed households?
Well, to be clear, a majority of the...
It's 7%. There's a big difference between 54% and 7%, is there not?
Excuse me, sir, could I answer the question?
Let me move on. We've got a lot of questions here. What percentage of Somali-headed households in Minnesota are on Medicaid?
I don't know.
It's 73%. Do you know what that number is for Minnesota native households?
Again, you're using the phrase Minnesota native households, but the majority...
The number is 18%. That's quite an astounding difference. I think we would agree.
Can I answer the question, please?
Let me ask you one more, and then we can go on to that. What percentage of Somali-headed households are on welfare in general? Somali immigrant households continue to be on welfare.
I don't know.
The number is 78%. So even after Minnesota-headed households,
again, you're using
non-Somali immigrant-headed households.
If I can just answer the question, when you're using the phrase native Minnesotans, the majority of Somali Minnesotans are as Minnesotan as any of us. They were born in the United States. It's only 8,000.
Minnesota stronger or weaker?
Again, I'd like the opportunity to answer the question here.
Go for
so,
it.
Again, the majority of Somali Minnesotans are
10 years or more. How many of them speak English very well?
I don't know.
About half. The answer is about half. That seems pretty low, doesn't it? Agree with me on that. I need to move on. Ms. Robbins, when would you say we concretely knew that widespread welfare fraud was occurring in Minnesota?
There have been reports since 2009 from the Office of Legislative Auditor. I would say the credible reports on child care fraud started surfacing 2011 to 2013.
So for over a decade?
Yes, sir.
When do you think Governor Walz knew about this fraud?
From the very beginning. He was running for governor in 2018 when there were prosecutions going on, when there was an OLA report, active cases in the news all the time.
And what was the Walz administration's response?
They actually did nothing when they got into office, and Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan had been on the committee in the legislature that had hearings on child care fraud, and when they got into office, they did put...
Those who commit this fraud, do they typically vote for Republicans or Democrats, in your opinion?
In my opinion, thank you for qualifying like that, I donate to Democrats, in my opinion, yes.
Got it. So would you say this is the Somali population is an important demographic for Democrats to win over politically?
Unquestionably.
Got it. And do you think it would have hurt?
Very clearly.
Got it. So in other words, you're saying that there was a political incentive to cover up widespread Somali fraud. Is that right?
100%.
Got it. Let me ask for political gain. I'll start with you, Ms. Robbins.
Absolutely. We have credible whistleblower reports that the Department of Human Services administration up to the OIG and the commissioner met with a group called the Minnesota Minority Child Care Association multiple times, and that they were trying to weaken protections.
And then my time is up.
I would.
Brother, wasn't that damn it?
No, that's how Republicans are supposed to need to. We need to watch. We need to get out there. If born American, they're gonna call you racist anyway.
Jamal, and also the word choice. You get what I'm saying? Perfect. And this should be an example of how to address this type of nonsense. It should be. This whole Minnesota scandal, let me tell you something, black eye for this nation. It really is. I'm hoping that with the light that's being shed here, it will allow the Republicans to take advantage of what's going on. Now, something I do know about the Minnesota GOP, they're not good at taking advantage. Let me tell you, they're absolutely not. Trump has basically given you away to the governor's seat. He has. And he's taken out the major opponent. It's the Republicans to screw up right now.
Which they notorious will do.
Yeah, they should be running nothing but campaign commercials day in and day out. The state party and the national party. It should be a gosh darn blitz. People should be tired of hearing about it. Not from the news, but from the campaign. That's how you win.
That's right.
How do you think Trump got this man to quit? He just talked once and he was nice. Trump called him a retard. Trump roasted him. Seriously.
Yep.
Roasted him. Put him on the fire. And when people were talking Mr. Trump, you know what he did? He kept running his mouth some more. He didn't quit. And look what happened. If it was the regular GOP, stank rhino Republicans, you know what would happen? They would say something once, they would get criticized, and they'll go run back to their mama's couch. That's exactly what would have happened. So right now, it's Minnesota's GOP to lose. It is. I be running nothing but campaign blitz on the airways, on every gosh darn channel, at PBS, the public access stations, even on Jesus channel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know the channel where they have all the folks preaching about God? Yeah, during the infomercial, I'll be throwing some stuff up about illegal immigration. You better believe it. So we shall see. Let's go ahead and move forward.
How your throat holding up, Jermaine?
Like hell. I've been drinking. We got one more for tonight, though. We got one more here. One more.
Your throat is
it's getting to it. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. I want to show you guys this here, and we'll end on this. Trump says Colombia's president likes making cocaine, but he ain't gonna make it much longer. I want you guys to take a look at this. Here we go.
We have a very sick neighbor. It's not a neighbor, but it's close to a neighbor, and that's Venezuela. It's very sick. Colombia is very sick, too, run by a sick man who likes making cocaine and selling it to the United States, and he's not going to be doing it very long, let me tell you. He's not doing it very long. He has cocaine mills and cocaine. Cuba is ready to fall, you know? Yes. Cuba looks like it's ready to fall. I don't know if they're going to hold out. But Cuba now has no income. They got all of their income from the fall, and you have a lot of great Cuban Americans that are going to be very happy about this. Doctrine was very important when it was done, and other presidents, a lot of them, they lost sight of it. I didn't lose sight, but it really is, it's peace on earth. Thank you very much.
Could have done it, and as to this commander-in-chief, he did something people talked about doing. They've preyed on their own people. Their days are numbered. We're going to wake up one day, I hope in 26, in our back. This is a big frigging day. And everybody in the world is thinking differently than they were just a few days ago because of what you did.
Bow. You see how Lindsey Graham is smiling? Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, you may hate Trump, right? You may say he's bombastic. You may say he's an asshole. But one thing you can't say, he don't get the job done. That man get the job done.
Yep.
Look at all his accomplishments. Another one in the books. So there's a method to his madness, as we should say, right? There's a method to the madness.
I'm glad that you're back, Jermain. I hear it in your voice. It's getting scratchy. So drink you some tea and honey. Get you some chicken noodle soup broth. But for your throat, make sure you get you some hot.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to thank everybody for coming on here. I'll be streaming on Friday. I believe I'll be having a guest on, Keith Bridges. He's been on here before. And we're going to be speaking a little bit more of Minnesota. We're going to be speaking about Nicki Minaj. I want to speak about her. I got a take on the Nicki Minaj situation, and it may piss off a lot of folks out for that. I should maybe be putting it out tomorrow, the announcement, when we lock down the for sure time here. So with that being said, thank you so much. And we miss you.
Dr. Man, I'm glad that you're back. I'm so glad that you were back. Felt good.
Absolutely. You guys take care. Have a beautiful, beautiful night. And we'll catch you guys here later with another edition of Double Barrel J's. You guys take care.